Rated T for teen.
Пошли, пошли!
Hello guys, this is Lowtech Gaming here. So we're here with World Conflict, Soviet Assault. I remember playing this game when it came out like years ago. I think it was back in like 2007 of all things. I think I was in like middle school at the time. I had this low-tech, if you excuse the pun, low-tech computer. Excuse me. And I could just barely get this game to work or so. Now I'm coming back to it. What is it? I mean, I played it on and off or so since then or so. But I have, yeah, coming back to it 13 years later almost or so, with the ability to play it on ultra high settings at what is it, 120 hertz. So I'm actually very excited about trying this out again. Let's see how this goes. We're going to be diving into the single player. Let me enter my name, otherwise the commissar is going to shoot me. Low-Tech Gaming. Bloop. There we go. I'm going to play this on very hard, so if I do fail, don't come after me too hard. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, screw the tutorial.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier entrenchment,
I love these.
NATO diplomats
These are so
walked out of
awesome.
the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and
To
endless
kill
profits
the
for the
white
capitalist
devil
war
peace,
machine.
those American
Our
dogs.
brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border. Their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver.
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack. Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh. They had been to Afghanistan. They knew war.
I remember having to wait like an hour for the thing to load on my old PC. Like how seamless everything is nowadays. No, it's very interesting. Sierra owned... What is it? They published World in Conflict, the first edition or so, the one that originally came out, and then Ubisoft bought Massive Entertainment from Sierra, or was it Blizzard or Activision? I don't remember what the story was, but yeah, Ubisoft actually went ahead and published this, which is very interesting.
Mind the road, comrade.
This poor guy could probably have the driver shot.
Who's he?
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while.
It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky.
I was just wondering who they'd sent to babysit me.
Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, comrade. How could they send anyone but me?
Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see.
But I am very important, am I not? Or at least my dear old father-in-law is.
It's good to see you, old friends.
These two are true bros right now.
Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this.
The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey.
So they have decided. Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses. When?
Soon.
Just getting so much nostalgia here. I like how like the normal soldiers has such a harder Russian accent than the main characters here. These Spetsnaz forces here. Here we go.
Lieutenant Romanov, your Alpha squad is to make a forward recon of... Wait, stand by for the Colonel.
Lieutenant, my call sign is Sokol 1. There will be no more reconnaissance. You are to execute Plan Odessa. The air defenses must be destroyed before the main assault begins. Your objective is to destroy 2 anti-air emplacements. Weapons are free and we are now at war. Good luck, Lieutenant. Sokol 1, out.
Wait, so them killing those guys, so that was before they were at war? Okay. I'm sure the Americans gonna love the fact that some of the special ops forces got wiped out. Or not the special ops, just the normal guys got taken out. I'm gonna have to get used to these. Actually, they're not hard to get used to, so they're actually very simple. This game is by no means realistic, coming from like, what is it? Was it War Game and other various like RTSs? This game is so unrealistic as hell. Like, ranges are like very minimalized, so you should easily be able to shoot that guard tower from there. And also, this is like a tutorial mission. Like you can see that they have ranks over here. This is like one of the highest level of experience you can get or so in a unit by killing a bunch of other units. So though you don't have to do really anything, and plus these are on squads, these are individual men, so they're just going to die very quickly. You can easily just go ahead and just walk right through all this.
Entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Hey,
Sokol 1 to Romanov.
let's see.
What is located to the east. Move swiftly.
To destroy these Hawk SAM sites over here.
Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We're staying out of sight. Area clear.
Wait, we are? Okay.
In transit.
Like, we could probably destroy the scout helicopter, but whatever. Don't know how it couldn't see us from where we were, but okay.
This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now.
Well done, Romana. One target remaining. Go north.
It's weird, so, because it's just like the...
Go. Alpha group moving.
Historically, so you have it, well, Berlin was split in two or so, and we are in fact going to be attacking from the, obviously, the eastern side going to the western side, but you have it where, essentially, the American forces here have nowhere to go. They would literally get wiped out or so in such a situation or so.
We're at the objective. Preparing target for
Because there's just no way NATO could send forces across the Iron Curtain
all explosives.
from West Germany over here to Berlin. There's just no way they could do it.
Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched.
Yeah, so it's like a very,
Area as quickly as you can.
it's like very simple. You can go ahead and use sprint to go ahead and just move a little bit faster. But, yeah, no, it's...
Exfiltrating now.
Like, the first two missions are, like, very simple, so they're very... Well, I think for Soviet Assault, at least, the tutorial mission is a little bit more bombastic than Seattle.
Back to us in the coming days. Now you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. Sokol 1 out.
Oh, here comes the guy that no one likes. He's just... I don't know, this ideal Soviet stereotype, essentially.
But necessary, Comrade Sergeant. Those recruits will soon be needed. Tavarische! It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall!
Yeah! Yeah!
Teach those NATO dogs how to fight!
Yeah!
They thought they could bully us into submission! They
Yeah!
thought we'd give way and fall!
Yeah!
Today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one!
Yeah!
Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union!
Cue the hail show.
Get your vehicle! We go to war!
Don't you just feel the patriotism or so? Don't you just want to go on a holy crusade or so for the Soviet cause against the capitalists?
The explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark. Sokol 1 to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressor. Only minutes remain until we rain fire.
This is such overkill. Because, like, the Berlin garrison probably wasn't this extreme, because the Americans thought there was no way to support them.
Artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives.
Ah, they were already set to go, yeah. What do we have here? Some Patton tanks, some Bradleys, some, Shermans or so. These are gonna get wiped out by our higher level T-80 tanks over here. T-80s, BMP-2s, I think it's like PT-76s, the amphibious, and I think we have some T-62s as well. I don't know what this one is. I know that this is... Okay, fine, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm calling in the artillery strike. Stop yelling at me. And you can tell which units are ours. Oh, really? Oh, well, like, because all units over here are like the veteran elite or so, while everyone else has like these recruits. I like how they...
We have 3 main objectives.
let's see.
Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion.
Oh, that's
securing the
overkill.
Milwaukee Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by...
Why would they put an armored battalion in Berlin to get sacrificed like this? I'm sure the West... the West Berlin, the West Berlin residents. I'm trying to think of a way that pluralizes it, but I'm sure like they appreciate the fact that we have, or the Americans have, such suitable forces there. But still, it's just silly that they would go ahead and implement such high-level forces to this. I like how... Isn't it E? Oh, I have to hold it. Oh, that's what I have to do. I am completely... What is this Chad guy doing here? He's gonna take down my tanks by himself. This one man is gonna hold up my entire tank platoon. What am I going to do? I guess we'll just run him over then. Oh, that poor guy. Like, there's no reason to advance any further, so I'll make a battle line over here and just destroy the enemy from a distance. Oh yeah, my heat runs don't do anything against this. Useless against heavy armor. Tell you what, take out that tank. Take out that medium tank. Take out that heavy tank. Actually have some suitable range here. Oh, and also, the Americans have a Dyson sphere, like, somewhere over there, so they're gonna keep on fabricating tanks, despite whatever I do. So I just need to go out and rush these objectives, I guess. I mean, this game is almost like a Soviet slash... Oh. Yeah, we'll wait until that lands, and then we'll just take advantage of it. I see that.
Resistance is heavier than expected.
Understood, Malachenko. You will get assistance.
Ooh, that's really nice. Most of them can't really do any damage against my heavy tanks. I do have extra artillery support, but artillery is not going to be much use against these positions. Especially with most of the units already destroyed. I'm just surprised that they have so many units here. Alright, we should be able to advance now. Oh, really?
Well done, Lieutenant. Baseline Volga is secure.
Well, this is simple enough.
Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Malachenko pushes forward.
I mean, yes, so you're losing a lot of forward positions over here, but I don't see why the Americans aren't trying to disperse their forces here.
Don't forget to call in fire support when needed.
Yeah. Have you fall back? Just go ahead and light this place up, like the 4th of July. Oh, I guess like similar Soviet holiday. There we go. Alright, I think everything's dead now. We can probably move up now. Nope, not everything's dead yet. We do need to get some repairs. I know.
Now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
So far, so good. The game still looks really nice to this day. I guess if you wanted to, you could destroy the Reichstag if you wanted. There we go.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
This is Dnieper calling Sector 1. We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Dnieper, come in, Dnieper.
Okay.
Short. We We have to secure Monkey Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce section B
I don't
and
have.
capture that bridge.
How do they have so many guys here?
Aircraft support to handle those helicopters.
Oh, I can't call in more heavy
Also
tanks?
support champ.
Okay.
Yes. The Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
I would imagine so. Oh, they have some artillery over here. See if we can annihilate these right now. I'll probably break the script.
Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there.
Roger, dodger. Looks like we're actually
Enemy helicopter.
even higher apparently. Lovely.
More enemy helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romanov.
Set a line over here. I'll focus on those heavy attack helicopters. The medium ones, the Cobras, aren't really a threat to us. It's weird how many missiles they launch and how crazy they go. They just go all over the damn place. Okay, those artillery pieces are still up. We'll have to deal with this. I think this should be it. It might be a little too close to that front one. Oh, they're invincible. Oh, wait. They're all enemies, but apparently they have, I don't know, high-tier freedom armor, so our weapons are ineffective against them. Wait until the artillery barrage is gone, and then we'll proceed forward. Alright, we're clear.
Yes, Romanov. We will not cross the bridge at this time. Just make sure that it is secured. Good thing you got there in time, Romanov. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge. We have the bridge. Now hold in place.
Ooh, I'm gonna do some friendly fire apparently.
Expect a counterattack at any minute.
Okay, missed. There are enemies there, you were just too slow. I'll put you guys over here. I like to not lose any of these AA pieces. I can replace them, but it would be too tedious. Here, I'll factor in some anti-tank strikes over here.
We need anti-tank emplacements as well, Romanov.
I know.
Have your men keep working.
I'm imagining I'm having my guys get out of the tank to go ahead and just build these emplacements. It is ridiculous, these missiles.
Sokol 1. The Monkey Bridge is now under our control and the northern flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romanov.
Cool. Alright, so what's next? It's a...
Lieutenant, I am reassigning you to Section B. They are forming the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance.
Okay. Let me just change my
You should also
deployment to...
take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
Well, we didn't lose anyone. I'll just get another heavy tank, really. Honestly, with heavy tanks and AA, you can probably win the entire game. That's all you really need.
Want us to create a no-fly zone?
Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack.
With what? What could they possibly get after all the forces we've destroyed?
Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades.
This is literally like kicking some, I don't know, baby seals and calling it a victory. It
Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving into assistance.
oh, now they're moving
All
in.
tanks are in front delineation, comrades.
Sokol 1! Volochenko на связи! We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support!
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
Okay, what do they? Okay. I'll come and help you out. It looks like you're gonna die before I get there. not really that effective. He's literally just launching lobbing missiles at them. Yeah, I'll just stay out of range of their ground units. Alright, we should be able to go ahead and advance them.
You saved many lives today. It will not be forgotten.
Okay, now let's bugger out of there. Oh, they missed. They hit the bloody... What is that? Oh, it's a bus station?
Now, I want you to link up with Captain Maloshenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed.
It's ridiculous that this plan actually succeeds.
Maloshenko, report.
Lieutenant Maloshenko, we are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
I don't know why they're trying to make a counterattack. They should make a dispersed defense to try and hold on to what ground they can. They're not going to survive, but what they could do is try to take as many Soviet forces with them as they can. That wouldn't be a bad goal.
Yeah, so call one. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B have to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Maloshenko hold the middle.
Roger, dodger.
Now. Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets. We have incoming Tu-95, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack.
Easy enough.
Romanov, call in artillery and
Oh,
airstrike
ho, ho,
zones.
ho, 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 ho.
We won't challenge the avenue if we call in fire support indiscriminately.
I am concerned with winning this battle, Captain, not with preserving a parade ground.
And the
for our
conflict
command.
begins.
Proceed with the mission.
Understood, Struggle 1. Maloshenko out.
Ah, I love it. Bloody fuel L
The
bombs.
Americans are throwing everything they have into this attack. I count on you to deal with that, Lieutenant.
No, it's cool. You can just have fun. So I'm not even worried about strategically doing this. I'm just like, here, keep lobbing airstrikes at the Americans until they stop coming. I don't understand how they can afford to do this, but I'm like, I guess they had an entire legion of the best soldiers.
Must be desperate to throw themselves at us like this.
Stop, they're acting like fools. And they will die like fools.
Well, yeah, they are acting like fools. I guess they do know that if they fail this battle, they are going to be cut off. Oh my goodness, all the artillery support. I'm just like, this is just a slaughter. This is just, yeah, this is why, in my opinion, these games are just like genocide simulators or so, just because of the fact that you literally wipe out entire army units of both the Soviet, NATO, and American forces, and it's just, yeah, because we'll die horribly if we do. Like, we've killed probably an entire armored division. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, we crushed them. They were idiots.
The Americans have been destroyed and the avenue is secure. I am immensely proud of you all, but I ask that you honor our comrades who perished here today. Without their sacrifice, this victory could not have been accomplished. So call one.
I'm like, we just wiped out an entire army of American armored divisions or something, so we literally wiped out like hundreds of tanks and vehicles and whatnot, way more than the Allies would have, or NATO would have put in West Berlin. That's just crazy.
It has indeed. I wonder how it'll end. Best soon. Today was an easy victory. Who knows about tomorrow?
Tоварищ полковник! Captain Milashenko reporting.
At ease, comrade. This is Major Lebedev.
It's just so awkward.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, comrade. This was a crushing victory you helped win for us today.
One of many to come. Soon all of Europe will see the glory of socialism.
Yes.
Will you accompany my uncle?
We have that honor, but you should return to your unit, Nikolai. Tell the men that I am proud of them.
I will, uncle. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure victory for our great cause. Comrade Major.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and take a nap under the Soviet Union's flag.
War will be over in a week. I hope you are right, Valery Fedorovich. I really do.
And we won. We won the first tutorial mission. We got all the medals. I don't even know what these are, but yeah, we got them. Let's see. So how many units did we destroy? Units. Okay, so we wiped out 230 units. That was absolutely crazy. Yeah, no, it's just like the amount of units you destroy in these missions is absolutely insane. West Berlin has been liberated from an unjust foreign occupation, and you perform commendably. Comrade Lieutenant, Army Command has expressed misgivings about excessive damage to the 17th June Street, but the fact that you managed to secure the city by noon makes up for this minor failing. If we keep this effort up, we will ensure a swift end to the war. Yeah, like that would happen. No, the fact that they steamrolled a completely surrounded American armored division in West Berlin or so is not really much of a victory, so I think anyone could pull that off. But yeah, we'll see where we go with this campaign. So managed to accomplish it on very hard, but this is just a tutorial mission, so I don't think I could really have failed this, even if I wanted to. But we'll see what happens. Alright, until next time, please like, subscribe, share on Twitter, blah, well, Delta, you can do whatever you want. I'll catch you guys next time.